23 years, it comes down to 10 seconds.
There's always highs and there's always lows, and it seems like the lows make the highs that much better.
It's just unbelievable, man.
I like the sound of that.
First time I've had a bow in my hand in, I don't know, 3-4 years.
Help us to have some fun. Your name, amen.
Amen.
Your sensibilities, all the rules that make us society. Wanna misbehave, wanna set you free. I wanna break you. Same color in your eyes, all your thoughts depraved, uncivilized. Have we both gone mad, trying to disguise our true nature? I'll go wild over you. I'll go wild over you. I'll go wild over you.
Thank you, brother.
And I've heard you talking to the moon.
It's just the team of guys that we have is just pretty epic.
If there's any way that we can inspire people to enjoy the outdoors and hunting and anything like that, that's at the top of the list for me.
Update. All right, so this is leg 2 to the story that we started, what, a week and a half ago? Anyway, remember Jeff, good buddy of mine, he drew a great tag in Eastern Oregon, and so we hunted with him for a little while. He had a death in the family, and he had to go home for, which totally, I mean, we totally understand that. So he's back up here now, and we raced all night, got here at midnight last night. We couldn't find his camp. Anyway, we sent a bad pin, but long story short, it's Kody's fault. Long story short, we are back. We're just about ready to meet up with Jeff, and he's got bulls bugling by camp. We are going to hunt with him as long as we can up here until hopefully maybe our tag opens up. We'll see, but if it doesn't, hopefully you're gonna get to see some pretty good bugling action, because he texted me and said there's like 10 bulls bugling all around him at camp right now. So for one, we're probably gonna drive in there and screw all this up, but anyway, we got about a half hour till daylight, and this second part of Jeff's hunt should be, the bulls are really starting to kick. It should be good, a lot of fun, and Noah and I are excited about it. So hopefully we get it done in a couple days.
How do you feel about being back?
You know, it's a lot different than the last time. Last time, you know, we struggled just to try to find a bull. Now, we don't know whether we leave camp or drive somewhere else, because there's bulls bugling all over the place. It's pretty cool. Pretty excited.
I heard a rumor that you had to wear earplugs last night.
I did, and I tucked them in as tight as I possibly could. And I still heard bugles and Joe. There was a crash over here. Yeah, that was over here. It's 2. Do we hear 3? 3. Can I go 4? Can I get a 4? Oh, you're in for 4. Okay. That was a good move. So now what do we do?
I say we sit here till lunch, maybe take a nap.
Do you guys want PB&J?
PBJ. Do you have any honey?
No, I don't. I mean, that's decent wind.
He's got to be up on. Isn't there a ridge right there, a long ridge?
Yeah, there's a ridge.
He's up on that ridge. He sounded. You could.
Kind of drifting. I say we go down
And then work our
and
way
then
up.
work our way back.
Isn't there a main drainage in between?
Chuckle. Oh, just on the side. Yeah.
Okay.
Because primarily the wind up there was going this way too, so just stay with that.
This is exactly why I've just stepped back from making any decisions. I'm just gonna let them do it.
Just a trigger jockey.
I'm just the trigger jockey.
It's the long shots that pay off the biggest, right?
Yes.
Because every single time a bull bugles, it's just, and we can't even tell if it's the same bull, which direction. So there's so many bulls bugling, we don't even know where to go.
We're not moving from this area until we kill something.
Okay.
We're just gonna stay.
Let's go. Half of everyone facing that way.
Half facing that way. I thought we made it up. Go ahead. Go. Okay, come on. See, that's all crossed.
Yeah, that's over there. This one's down here. We got a couple confirmations.
But do we?
I mean, we've got 90% confirmed that got one there and got one there.
We bugled like 4 or 5 bulls, and we thought they were down here.
Didn't we identify those in there?
I think we passed them. I don't think they can hear us as well. They were definitely in our unit, right? Wouldn't you guys agree?
I do.
From the last spot?
From the last spot that we bugled.
Wouldn't you say so? And then we've got at least 2 down here.
So do we make our way back?
I think we should go back halfway and try it. Let's pinpoint these things.
Yeah, scream down into the...
This wind has been super consistent this way, so
Yeah.
let's just go back up another couple hundred yards and see if we can't get the party of 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jeff
Party of
Miller
four.
with a party of 4,
Party of
please.
4?
Yeah. Let's try that.
Yeah, I like the party of 4. Got it back here. I mean, it didn't sound like it was that far.
No.
Yeah. He's right there.
That's off to our right.
I think that might be in our drainage. He's not far enough back with the calling. Seems like yesterday we called, but they were hanging up around 100. Maybe, I don't know, because it seems like although these bulls were just, no matter where we park, there's a bull behind every tree, so it's kind of hard to get set up. But they just kind of been hanging up for us. That's a squirrel. That's a bull. I don't know how we do this. I mean, what's the wind doing? It's going right down the ridge top. He's on the ridge top. Right, so I mean, I was wondering if we get down. We go down this ridge. We'll be okay for that one. Probably. I just wonder if we didn't spook him already.
So we just pulled up to this spot and we're just kind of checking, finding some bulls along the way. And we didn't even bugle, and there's 2. Are we in agreement on that? 2 bulls right down below us bugling. So we are just gonna slowly drop in. We're gonna play the quiet game until we get in there close. see if we can get a couple of them to come in. Jeff, how do you feel about it?
Approving some fire bills at the moment. What was that?
I thought you were wiring that bear money.
Oh, yeah, we're doing that too. Yeah, direct account. I'm feeling pretty good about this one. I don't know how much different it is from the last one, but we do have the wind. Yeah. Ish. Yeah.
It's good we're about the same level as him.
Yeah. It's all 20-yard pin.
Oh yeah.
We could make an advance a little bit.
I don't know if that's him.
Different bull, you think?
Maybe.
He's probably just standing on that bigger timber ridge over there.
I don't know why he shut up.
Yeah, he did this well. I mean, if it's the same bull, he did it last night.
Really?
Everything, all the scenario was great wind. Bugled back at us a few times. He sounded as if he was coming in, then he just shut up.
Did you see anything? No. Okay. Could you hear him at all?
No, he shut up.
Yeah. In his defense, he sounded small.
Yeah.
Not a shooter. Hard pass. But that other one won't bugle either. One of the longer hikes we've made today.
Yeah, I'm sure glad I got water.
Sure glad. We bugled some bulls this morning, and we're back to where we had some going. We actually pulled up and we're going to bugle, and there was one bull right underneath of us. I think we blew it out. But there was also a bull down this ridge. It sounded like it was bedded. It only bugled a couple times. And so we just went and looked for more elk. Now we're coming back. It's about 11 o'clock, just after 11. We're just going to slip down this ridge. I'm hoping that that's where he wanted to bed. It sounded like and looked like on Onyx that would be a good spot to bed. So we're just going to slip down this ridge, start doing some calling. Maybe we can get him up and come up the ridge. And now that the thermals have changed, they're starting to draw up the hill. So we're in good shape there. Got a bull going. It's about 4 o'clock. We're going to drop on him. These bulls have kept bugling, but we're not really sure. We haven't got a pinpoint on where they're at yet. There's so much topography between this little bench, and there's a drop off here and a draw there. A lot of times when you're hunting, that sound will bounce off. Like when you first heard him, it sounded really close, and then later on, it sounded a long ways further, and we're kind of wondering where he's at. But a lot of times it'll bounce off of certain walls and draws and stuff. So whenever you get a pinpoint on an elk, get from a couple different angles so you can really pinpoint him and see where he's at.
Just right at the bottom.
It's just like this. He's not that far. No. Let's get in this timber. He just groaned. What's the wind? Wind's awesome. I checked it like 4 times on the way down. It's consistently.
He's just bedded right there.
Hopefully. I think you're right. I think there's a couple. I say we locate. Let's get in it. The wind's good.
By the sounds of it, he sounds like what? Like
I would say 332.
332. I was going 333, but
I think we're on the same page.
Yeah.
I think so. I would say. Another day in the Elkwoods, so it's been a darn good day. We had fun. We had a good time. Had a lot of bulls that just bugled, that just kind of walked off or wandered off. We called, saw one this morning that we called in, but there was a road in between us and him, so he didn't really, there was 2 bulls and he didn't really want to cross, but we saw one tonight across the draw, so it's cool. It's just heating up around here as far as bugle activity, and we got lots of rubs, tons of rubs. So tomorrow's a new day. We're just gonna just take it day by day and have fun. It's been awesome hanging out with these guys. So get some food and head to bed and listen to bugles tonight probably.
There's one.
What?
There's one.
Was there?
Hey, it's still here.
See, I told you. There's one right there.
Eric and I made it up here on top and hunted some ground in here last year. It was pretty dry, but this year, like even on the road coming in, there was a bunch of water going down the road. So there's a couple rigs. There's a rig out here near the end and another side by side there, but we're gonna just dissect this thing. Tonight's just kind of that, we're searching for the rut. If we see a bunch of rut sign, we'll probably stay here and hunt some more. If not, we don't hear some bulls, we're just gonna bounce. We're just gonna keep hitting these pockets till we find some bulls bugling and try to make it happen. So cover as much ground as fast, as efficiently as possible. Name of the game. It's gonna be our boots tonight. Might be by the trucks later in the dark. So see,
You got your bow out, dude.
I got my bow out. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm not gonna lie. I've actually packed it a few days this year, but I was just there to call. And if one slipped in, it was on camera, I could get a shot, I would. But pretty much trying to help Berlin and Anthony. So real first day of being shooters. So I'm pretty pumped about it. September 13th right now. It's about 1:30, and yeah. Split up again. We got people all over the place. Trent and Noah are helping our buddy Jeff. Steve and Chase headed to New Mexico. Just to kind of preface that, we got a message. A gentleman named Brian lives in Wisconsin, I believe. Wisconsin or Pennsylvania. And Brian, I hope you're doing okay. But he had a heart attack earlier in the summer and wasn't able to go to New Mexico and offered us up to transfer the tag. So super grateful for the opportunity. And I'm hoping Steve can capitalize and kind of bring it full circle for Brian. And yeah, anyways, and then Trevor's back at the coast. I think he's hunting with Becca and Daryl and his buddy Jeff. So got crews all over trying to find some rut and bulls for you guys to watch and be entertained and inspired and educate here. So that's the goal, land of the free. It's the year of no plans coming together like we originally planned, but we're making adaptions along the way and just having a good time.
This is the fire closure smoke season.
Yeah, this is the fire closure smoke season, and I know a lot of people across the West are facing the same things we are, and hopefully you're able to adapt. And you know, hey, you might find the next honey hole if you can't hunt the area that you wanted to hunt because it's due to closure or fire. So make the best of it, have a good attitude, and you'll get one. I'm not sure what the technical name of this plant is, but every time I find it near in elk, it looks exactly like this, just stripped, called elk crack. We're doing the old blowdown shuffle, wandering through all the blowdown, calling about every 200 yards, just soft light, nothing crazy. Trying to find one. Also, what I'm hoping for is 2 steer. Ooh. Bedded bull. Good place to have one bedded down here for sure. The one question we do get a lot is like, do you always hunt with the wind in your face? Well, let me show you something. Our direction is that right there. Wind's right at our back. That's okay, because I mean, you're talking about a scope of like 10 or 15 degrees, where I'm kind of calling off both sides here. If we do hear one straight ahead, chances are we'll have time to make the move and get left or right. I really don't worry too much about the wind until we're like 150 yards, especially in the timber. You could probably even get closer than that before they'll wind you, but you just got to deal with what like, here's the direction we want to go. That's the way the wind's blowing. I'd rather not side hill this and have all my scent go up. Just try to pick it right at your back. Keep the cone of the scope of that wind right at your back, and then play off left or right if you need to. thunder's getting closer. Got a little drizzle going. It is 4:32 p.m. Temperature dropped. We just been covering as much ground as we can. We kind of worked our way out of elk sign pretty early on, actually, which is surprising. It just like you always want to call a bull in that picturesque Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation meadow. I've only done that once in my life. Texted my buddy Jamie, found out he's all by himself, and we hunted this whole area and didn't turn anything up. And instead of hunting on my tag, Strand and I are gonna go call and film for him. Excited to go help him out. But we got some good news. It sounds like Trent and Trevor might be able to get to hunt their tags finally on Thursday. So today's Tuesday. So Jamie, you're gonna kill a bull tomorrow. We're gonna go, Trevor and Trent, go kill a couple bulls this weekend, or by this weekend, or sometime. So Trevor's only got 4 days to hunt: Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Probably half a Sunday, realistically. So wish us luck.
Oh, good morning. I thought I was gonna be running that thing. It's early. It's like 4:30 in the morning, and we just got up and getting rolling with Jamie. Got thunder and lightning rolling. Not sure exactly what we're doing, but we're gonna hit the road here and go find some bulls. Jamie's been on bulls like crazy, so he's gonna lead us to Mecca, where Granddad lives, and hopefully get in on them. But yeah, we got good news that sounds like tomorrow Trent and Trevor's tags are gonna open up. So yeah, it's gonna be a full court press. It's gonna be a blitz after this one. So looking forward to it though. I just got a little coffee going and excited to get after the day. Hopefully this lightning doesn't start any fires. There's been actually quite a bit here, so we'll see what happens. But about a half hour we'll be in Screaming Bulls.
That's a radio.
Call me radio, Unit 91.
We got comms now.
We got comms. Let's go!
Anyways, I'll introduce you guys to Jamie. He's actually been on, there was a waterfowl video or two I think you've seen him on. Or if you're new to our channel and don't know about the Flyaway, we've got a waterfowl turkey channel. So as soon as elk season's done, that's kind of Strand and I's program, chase some birds. So anyways, introduce you to Jamie, and he's waited a lot of years to draw this tag, and he's had a great hunt so far, but hopefully we can get one killed. But hopefully we got one day to hunt with him here before Trent and Trevor are gonna be hunting on their tag, so hopefully we can make it happen. Hopefully things all line up. So we are driving right into the middle of the storm. We see lightning all in front of us, but it is pouring right now, so that's a good thing. The elk hunting might be tough today, but we need this rain bad. Just put a fresh one in. LOF. It's loud, but these are just for food for thought. These do take a little bit to break in. Pretty heavy latex, tight stretch. So bear with me on that couple few first ones. No elk in the entire unit, right? The thing we're doing today with the weather change, we've noticed a lot in September, that first rainstorm, things really get kind of lockjaw, zipper lipped. And so instead of just diving off in a hole and hoping you find some, is just covering as much ground with the truck today. And this is one of the premier units with a lot of elk in it, so we're gonna find a bugler and then go after him. But when we're doing that, we're just looking at OnX and just trying to figure out how to project sound the best. I was gonna pull over right there, but there was kind of a knob, so if we bugle onto that, you can't really even get over to the other side. You're gonna come up right up here at the head of this and be in the divide, have two drainages to call into. That's that way it is. We're on them. If you couldn't hear it, we just had a bull bugle that way. Sounded like 320. 320?
contractor smoke. That's contractor smoke. I can't tell which direction it's going.
Didn't know Jamie was a Smurf.
We're gonna go after Granddad. Satellite bull on the ridge here look like 280, 290. I don't want Jamie to shoot that yet. But he can shoot whatever he wants. But we hear Jurassic dinosaur breaths down there. That's good. We can get down one. Get down below. Definitely not screaming. Different bull.
That big one the other day didn't bugle at all. Yeah, the spork was bugling. And the big bull's going, shut up.
Pro tip number 743. A raking stick makes a good trail clear for cobwebs and wet vegetation.
Go back around on the backside.
I think go to the truck, go to that corner, drop off that.
We're fine.
We might call in the old backup bull.
So we're going back on that same bull, but we drove around on him because he got down to the bottom, came back up on the other side, and it was thick enough that it was like, it's smarter just to back out, come back around. Sun's starting to pop up, so we might get the wind start coming uphill sooner rather than later, but we just heard a bugle down below, so hopefully I think there's at least one. I think there's probably more, but we heard a bunch of bulls in here a couple evenings ago when I was up here. So, here we go.
Got a benches right here. Just gotta get to the edge of that bench and stay on the right hand side of it, don't you think? The wind's kind of going right down, so we're gonna kind of try to slide underneath here. Get it like side hill and try to calm across that flat. Heart's pumping, buddy. Always a good feeling. Hope I don't regret that. I don't know if I want you to replay that and show me the video or not.
Oh, we're gonna show lots of it.
Yeah, I know.
Hard part is, like, until you've had one of these tags, you know what it's like. I mean, you gotta make that decision in about 15 seconds.
Yeah.
You waited over 20 years. And
23.
It comes down to 10 seconds.
23 years, and it comes down to 10 seconds. He's right on the edge. His bottoms were weak. His thirds were
Just beautiful. Oh, no.
It's a 5x6.
Beautiful bull.
5 by
Beautiful
6.
bull. I mean, 12 yards.
Yeah. Oh, he was right behind that tree.
Nice job moving.
Yeah.
That was perfect.
Yeah, I know. When I knew he was coming this way, that's why I drew it. Why I dropped down. Look all right there. Look all on a rope. Dude, I mean, if you don't kill one, it's still in your memory bank. Oh, yeah. Almost. He blew out when I took my finger off the trigger. He saw that. Oh, really? Yeah. I didn't want to accidentally shoot him. You got it.
See that big tree right there? Yeah. He came down to us right there.
He was standing, his chest was touching.
Oh, dude, the video's gonna be
Frontal chest, oh yeah. Sideways, frontal. You're a 10-yard shot. I was watching it from like trying to read the angle from where you were. Like, he's gonna be a frontal close. Could have shot him right there. We walked by broadside. And it was like, I still hadn't really seen everything. I just saw the right side G4 looked good. My first
Noah, we call that putting in the man hours. You're welcome.
got my Sims. You're what? You're so Sims. Yeah. Waiters.
See him?
respond to a bugle. We moved down here. I bugled a couple times. I think he bugled once, maybe. But he came in silent. I just started sounding like I heard walking around, cow call, bugle mix. And got another bull to crack off down here too. So
He totally snuck in.
snuck in.
Snuck in.
It's right on the border. He's right there. We're in 3-thumb. Did you your granddad? Oh, that's why
We're going for Grandpa.
Yeah, I want to see that one. I want to shoot that one. The wind's kind of shifty. I think that bull smelled us too. He growled and I think we just need to try to get across to here. I don't think he's that.
What a cool call. Totally snuck in. All of a sudden, I'm like, elk.
Yeah, I heard him.
Waiting for Grandpa to pipe up.
Guys, just had an absolute awesome day with Jamie. Called in a couple bulls, passed up. Just great times, and I'm super pumped that we got to spend the day with him. So, Jamie, I wish you the best of luck the rest of the season. Trevor's rolling into town. We got 3 days to kill him a bull, and then Trent. So that's the plan. We're gonna go try and get it done. Got a week left of season. So.
Hi guys!
That should be ashamed of yourselves.
Got room for one more if you're going to Aspen.
Ashamed. Are we out of gas? Like out?
No, I did not. We are not to the point where I've got to bleed injectors. Yeah, we stopped when it said 1 mile to go. So, there's that.
After it said empty, you're going to empty.
Usually you have like 20
Usually you
miles
have like
after
at
empty.
least 20 miles afterwards.
Well, maybe we can. Stop before
All
flop.
I know is the computer says 1 mile left until E.
I would challenge that computer's brain.
I've been in neutral since the top of the hill. I haven't hit the throttle once.
Yeah, we were in neutral all the way down, and it went from 15 or 16 miles, it said.
Because the
down to
truck's
1.
at an angle.
I know, but it's still at an angle. Doesn't
really
mean
don't
it
wanna have to
won't
bleed
pick
the
it up.
injectors on a
That means the
2017
sensors in the
Ford pickup.
Is it
back of
sensors
it.
or the injection? Yeah, I
I
don't
think
know.
you can make it.